Hello, friends and gamers. We are currently loading into Star Rail. The anniversary happened a couple of days ago while I was traveling, and then I had a really bad week, so I haven't logged into Star Rail yet. But we have to go through TRAILBLAZE report. We have to do the half patch with Anaxa. We are pulling today, because I didn't finish pulling for Casterus, and you know what? I ain't even mad about it. We're pulling for Anaxa. All right, let me just send out my assignments really quickly. We'll go Interastral Guide and claim that. I have not logged in so long. Literally, I got like booted, you know? Like I had to like re-input my login details. It's been that long. Go travel log me. Oh, I'm missing so much stuff and I know it. Day 6, I haven't logged in. I have not logged in. We have our special event stuff. The mysterious letter, my Denhung letter. I know there's special versions of these and I actually have it bookmarked to look at them, but I think we'll probably just skip it. But for Denhung's letter, it says, Happy 2-year anniversary. The road of TRAILBLAZE remains full of peril this year, where powerful enemies crave your power. Okay, well, you need to say it twice. And greedy foes torment your heart. I will continue to do what I can to keep you safe. May you be untroubled in your days, and may our journey be free from harm. From Denhung! And we get a free temple! That's going to the Anaxa fund. We also have the annual TRAILBLAZE report that's only available for 4 more days, so let me really quickly do this. I'm gonna expose myself on main. Let's see my TRAILBLAZE report. I did not do half as well as I did last year. Oh, to generate the Astral Express annual TRAILBLAZE report, we need your authorization to process your game data. Before you participate, please read the production guide carefully by selecting enter. Yeah, you can see it. I'm showing it right here. I'm exposing myself. We might as well. Like, I'm exposing myself for everyone to see. All right, start game. It's just like a web event, I think. Attention all passengers. I should do the pom-pom voice, shouldn't I? It's time for the annual TRAILBLAZE report. Denhung says, look at this place. The conductor really went all out this year. And pom-pom says, even Akavilli hasn't experienced this brand new gameplay. It's a web event. I don't believe you. Details like these, we'll talk about them later. Wait, why hasn't March 7th arrived yet? Because she's stuck in a block of ice, pom-pom. Oh, no. She has a headband. That's so cute. Hold on. Look at her little headbands. Cutie. March 7th, you're late. She says, there's a stall over there selling adorable pom-pom ears. I just couldn't resist. Denhung says, I have a bad feeling about this. I love them. Our friends. Pom-pom coughs and says, what am I going to do with you? Then Pom-pom, your conductor, will explain it one more time. This year, Pom-pom used the latest dream bubble technology. I'm also turning off the music. It didn't let me turn off the music. Great. Just complete the stamp collection from the 3 areas in the amusement park, and your report will be automatically finished. Denhung says, good news for someone who hates exams. Thanks, Denhung. I do hate exams. After submitting the report, you can invite your companions to ride the luxurious Astral roller coaster. I've seen this on Twitter. March says, wow, I'm gonna sit in the front row. And Denhung says, it's getting more crowded around here. Pom-pom says, oh, everyone's arriving one after another. Go meet them in the amusement park. All right, I tried to turn off the music because it was really freaking loud, but we have part 1, which is Journey Among the Star Begins. We're just gonna have it be loud, all right? Hopefully it's not that loud. Tap the right side of the screen or press the arrow keys. Okay, so April 25th, 2023, since our trailblazing expedition began, we spent 707 days and nights together. I was really good the first year. I logged in nearly every day. I think I was like, of 365, I was well over 300 days. But this past year, I did not log in as much, unfortunately. So it's definitely gone down, I know. Yeah, in the past year, you've been spotted hopping between planets for 112 days. So I logged in less than half as much as I logged in the first year of the game, which I guess isn't totally unheard of, but I feel bad about it. In the vast cosmos, you're no longer a wandering soul without a home. A cozy room to call your own makes sweet dreams even sweeter. However, the room's renovation isn't complete yet. Why not call the express crew to help out? Yeah, I never did the room renovation bit because I'm so behind. That's why I've said this in a lot of videos already, but I am doing what I did last year that worked for a while until I stopped doing it, but I'm actually doing it this year, where I'm literally putting a pause on event content until I'm caught up enough in these silly little gacha games. Also, I've said this, it's because of my surgery upcoming that I'm going to be missing some events. So I'm like, this is a good time for this, you know? Pom-pom says it's not finished yet. Then where do you sleep? In a cardboard box? I sleep on the bench in the star. Denhung says hard beds are good for your neck. He would know, he sleeps on the floor. And March says that's so cruel. Denhung says speaking from experience. He has a nice little mat on the floor, that's fine. March says shush. And then we have our exclusive venue limited beverage and a limited edition joke. That's like way too accurate. I don't think I need to dialogue tag them Astral Express characters. We're just gonna do some audiobook, good old audiobook voice acting, all right? This guy says, question, why did Miss Himiko redacted? What is that supposed to mean? Okay, Himiko's here now. She says, this time I thoughtfully added a shutdown button. That's why it's redacted. So you're most active from evening to night. Yes, that is usually when I log in. I, after work, will do some editing on my computer and then throw Star Rail on the second monitor, so that doesn't surprise me. When you need a break, try Dunhung's special mung bean soda. I don't drink soda, so we're just gonna say that. I didn't know Dunhung was into that. He says it's simple. Okay. As precious as the stars themselves are the memories we share with companions met along the journey. Past year, you've made 10 new friends. So I've pulled 10 new characters because I don't pull for every single character. So, and we haven't had enough 4 stars. Oh, look at the babies. Firefly. She says it's a promise then. We'll make all our wishes come true. Oh, and Sunday says let's move forward. Cutie. Oh my god, we have Yenqing, who I got as a free character from like a free 5-star selector because he was the only of the standard 5 stars I didn't have, so I got him as a joke. I pulled him as a joke. Aventurine, Maide, Firefly, Sunday, Acheron, Jiaoqiu, Misha, Gallagher, and Molza. I think it was Molza. All right, but Sunday says, so let's move forward. I'll be right by your side. Thank you, Sunday. I needed that. This year was weird because I pulled mostly male characters, I feel like, whereas last year I feel like it was probably more even. As stars shift and time flows, my companion's silhouettes remain ever by my side. All right, let's see who I've played the most this year. Take your guess. Everyone take your pick. It's so obvious. Take your pick. Tap the month display. All right, so the May of 2024. So this was the start of the year. So I played the Danhung 134 times and Baibader Lune. I'm not surprised. June. Oh, Bailu 300 times. Okay. Interesting. I guess I probably played a little bit more and played with different team comps probably. So July, Aventurine 49 times. All right. Hello, Aventurine. That's probably right when I got him, actually. I thought it would be Dunhung and Baibader Lune through and through. So August, Bailu. It's because I use Bailu as my main healer, so she's going to show up the most. September was also Bailu. It's just gonna be Bailu because that's my healer. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a bunch of Danhung. All right, Aventurine for October. November is Danhung, my birthday month. All right, I'll take that. December was Aventurine, and maybe I started playing with other healers. But then January of this year, Aventurine again, 270 times. Oh my god. Well, I think you can see when I fully built my Aventurine. February is Bailu, she's back. And then March, so not last month, but Sunday! March is when I got Sunday. Cutie, 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 cutie. Oh, that's adorable. March says, you can always count on them to have your back. Himiko says, let's invite them to the party car next time. Cute. Oh, now we get to see which character I played from each path. In the break room where 8 paths intersect, the most deployed character from each path is, I feel like Remembrance isn't going to be anyone because I haven't played Sparkle. She says, gray hair. You've worked so hard. Will you be one of them? Probably not. Danhung says, according to my calculations, we have a good chance of winning. All right. Oh, no, remember. So it's each character. Okay, Bailu won by like 10. But Danhung being on destruction, that doesn't surprise me. My most used, I can't, that noise is getting me. My most used Harmony was Bronya, obviously. Aventurine is the most used Preservation. This doesn't surprise me, even Himiko being here. It's like 1, 2, 3. This is like four of these, like 8. Half of this is Honkai XP characters. I don't think anyone's surprised. We have 2 Vidyadaras. Like this makes sense. But victory for the crew! Danhung says a decent result. You should be a decent result. You're on this list. That noise is getting me. Is it gonna turn off? I can't get it to turn off. Oh, I got it to turn off. Awesome. Cool. All right. So over the past year, you consumed a total of 44,680 Trailblaze power and earned 44,504,034 credits. You've been quite diligent. I don't know if that's like, I don't know what other people's numbers are, but I feel like that's really high. Probably not though. There's probably people who have done more than I have. During this time, you've barely ventured into the Cavern of Corrosion 47 times, extracted planar ornaments 68 times, and obtained 187 5-star relics and 172 5-star planar ornaments. I don't like Endgame. Senpo says, not your lucky day, huh? Senpo, shut up! No one asked you! Get Mr. Coldfeet's lucky card, take home a relic with crit and crit damage. Senpo, shut up, I'm gonna hit you. March says, scammers be gone! Cute. So my most obtained cavern relics are Scarados's Reveled Ordeal and Scholar Lost in Erudition. I farmed this a bunch for Sunday, so that doesn't surprise me. These are both from the same domain. And then Planar Ornaments, of course. Rudolent Arena is in here. I farmed this a bunch. Did I say Adventuring up here? Oh my god, I farmed it for Sunday. I don't know what I said, but these are the same domain, and I farmed them for Sunday nonstop because he needed relived ordeal. I needed this for Sunday. Rudolent Arena, I was trying to get the right stats for Dunhung and Bybiter Lune for like a year and a half, so this is also still on here. Broken Keel, I was farming for someone. I don't remember who though. Hi, Silverwolf. She laughs and says the data's looking good. You're almost catching up to me. And March says, what are you doing here? Silverwolf says your firewall is pretty weak. Why didn't you have Clipoth build one? Dunhung says activate super smart virus. And Silverwolf says bye-bye. This is cute. So that was part 1. Part 2 then is going to be Cosmic Travels after we get a little gift, which is great. I need Stellar Jades. We have to pull for Anaxa. I don't know what I clicked, but Pom Pom is shy apparently. Oh my, Dunhung got a headband. That's why Pom Pom is shy. Dunhung says, as expected. And March says, sharing is caring. Suits you pretty well. Okay, March. Part 2, Cosmic Travels. I need that asset for next year, guys. I need the pom-pom headband. Okay, so for part 2, over the past year, our adventurous footsteps never ceased. They did kind of cease. I'm really behind on the story. I'm still in Penacony. The horizons echo from afar awakened Penacony from its dream of order. When dreams end, farewells follow. People bid goodbye to their past and welcome a brand new life. Ba-bam! The land of dreams is dazzling indeed, especially in the 1,000 ways it makes money vanish from your wallets. Oh god, are we gonna talk about my polls again? Here's your current spending level across different worlds. Oh, no, okay, it's my levels. Okay, so Penacony and Amphorius I haven't gotten far enough in yet. You can see I really am impartial to a Eurilla 6. I really like Bellabog. Robin's here. She says, I'll take care of the bill. You're welcome. March says, so you thought we didn't spend enough. All right, moving on then. We have our birds, the goddamn birds. Is that Mr. Rekka as a bird? He says it's nap time. I sleep. Me too. I sleep. And of course, Rappa's here. It says, I can't sleep because I'm not a samurai, I'm a ninja. I don't know what that means. At Paperfold University, you swore to be a carefree student, but youth always comes with worries and drama. I haven't gotten to Paperfold yet. Oh, Adventuring, he says, if I were to enroll, would we be assigned to the same academy? How exciting. Oh god, school AU. Adventures aren't an exam, but the gains and experiences along the journey can still be measured. So far, you've completed 304 achievements, 69 of which were accomplished within the past year. Haha, funny. Albert! Is this the first time Albert's shown up in-game? I don't think he's ever shown up in-game. Anyways, swinging your bat can mean facing off against foes or making friends through martial arts at the War Dance ceremony. I haven't done that either. Your highest single attack damage is 1,364,482. I feel like I could do better. Over the past year, you fought a total of 1,638 battles. Again, I could do better. Tingyun! She says, oh my, I missed the War Dance ceremony. Does that mean I have missed my benefactor's brilliant moment on the field? March says, it's okay, Miss Tingyun. And Dunhung says, she is the coach. Jojo says, why does she have a pink tail too? All right, so I did not do any assists this year. I need to change my character display, I think. So your kindness brings warmth to the cold cosmos. In the past year, you've earned 4,000 credits through assists. Your friends most often relied on Acheron's help, who provided 2 assists in total. I need to switch up my character showcase, is what we're learning. Sila! She says, oh, is this the bird General Jing Yuan has been raising? How do you know Jing Yuan? I guess you're on the same banner. Albert says, I'm free! Sila says, it can speak. Where can I buy a bird like that one? Embronia! Yay! Don't separate them. Says Sila, you need to be well behaved in public. Cute, I love them. My box is also covering some of the text, but what are we gonna do? Albert says, actually, if only you give me this much, I wouldn't be against making a deal. Bronya says, Mr. Albert, please be professional. And he says, okay. Dejected Albert. And now we have March in her little outfit. She saes, everyone's made it to the Luofu. Aren't you all forgetting something? All right. To protect the common folk from bullies, our heroine March 7th diligently practiced her sword play and taught that overbearing IPC representative Scott a lesson. Spoilers. It became quite the inspiring tale around the Luofu. And we have Yun Li. She says, that's my disciple. And Yanxing says, indeed, that's my disciple. We also deserve credit. In the vast cosmos, life's countless possibilities bloom like a kaleidoscope, making you eager to dive in. Arcade champion, renovation squad leader, chimera manager. You slip into different roles with ease. Maybe you really are a genius. Are these all the events I didn't do? Yeah, all of this is incomplete for me, so we're just gonna skip. Boothill, he says, let me ask you. I always want to give him a southern accent, so if I end up slipping into that, my bad. He says, you know your way around mechanical maintenance too. Zenix says, what can I help you with? I want to turn myself into a new energy source. Okay, Boothill, you do that. Himiko says, next stop is a strange planet that even Machiavelli has never been to. Amphorius! Well, even says Amphorius. Zenix says, once you're ready, we'll depart, because I haven't gone there yet. Pom Pom says, the Trailblaze spirit is burning bright. But March says, this is foul, by the way. March says, why am I feeling a bit cold? March! Well, voice, March. She's in a block of ice. That's foul, HoYoverse. All right, another gift. Oh, the weird clocky ticket. Oh my god. All right, part 3, Trials of the Universe. What do we got for part 3? Like the boundless universe itself, the genius's thirst for knowledge knows no limits. This is about Endgame. All right, so this is gonna be really sad. Driven by a sense of duty or curiosity, you carried the Simulated Universe project into its second year and participated in a series of new research topics. Not really, actually. I really didn't do much. I just farmed the same set. Yeah, not yet started. I just farmed the same set for Tenhung like every day. The research progress relies heavily on the aid of curios and occurrences. Oh, that's creepy. This year you encountered Run May's occurrence 0 times. Yeah, no, I know what that one that is, and I've never... The randomness of the universe made each of your encounters feel more like destiny. That I got 0 times. Run May herself says it's not the end, even if we've missed each other. Don't worry, we shall meet again, in whatever form it may be. All right, Run May. Then we have, in the extended research divergent universe, mortals and aeons are placed on opposite sides of the equation, perceiving the ineffable resonance between stardust and celestial bodies. And I didn't do this once. Did we just get free characters for this one? This is the one that Ratio's now covering is a character I've not seen yet. But Ratio says, for someone without a background in research, not too shabby. I didn't do anything. Oh, Screwlum, please come back. He says, conclusion, Professor Ratio is very pleased with you for doing absolutely nothing. It's okay, we'll get caught up. The cat cakes. In the expanded research simulated universe Unknowable Domain, you ventured forth to the boundary between the known and unknown. Like all brilliant minds, you yearn to discover what laid at the frontier of knowledge. And Herta's back. She says, this year your test results were both thorough and fruitful. I didn't do anything. Not bad at all. I did nothing. How about making a few clones of yourself? March says, no, the Astral Express is already packed. Yeah, Sunday's sleeping on the bench. He don't got a room. The mist stirs ripples of memories. Nobody look at this part. This is gonna be bad. Where reality and illusion interweave into fantastic chapters as apocalyptic whispers softly call upon warriors who dare to venture against the tide. You step into their murmured poetry. No one look at these ones. I don't do Endgame anymore. I don't want to talk about it. No. Most frequently used character was Imbibiter Lune. No one's surprised. Again, the most frequently used character is Imbibiter Lune. No one's surprised. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about any of this. This one I just haven't done. Apocalyptic Shadow. Black Swan. She says, set forth for countless memories shimmer in the distance. March says, that's right. Time to ride this astral roller coaster. And Black Swan says, someone's quite lively. Yeah, do you know she gets stuck in a block of ice? Black Swan, if that is your real name. Yay, it's roller coaster time. We can put the scrunklies in. And we got a cat cake. Wow. Wow, all the lights are green, which means... Yes, the Trailblaze report has been successfully submitted. Still, there are a few things I need to tell you before we set off. So we can ride the roller coaster. Yay! It's time for the ride! All right, I know who we need to put in, but who do we need to put in? Before we can depart, you need to choose your passengers, anniversary wishes, and themed fireworks. Your thoughtful conductor has arranged some passenger combinations. Just tap to get everyone seated. But feel free to create your own custom arrangements too. Just select any seat to choose who sits there. All right, I have thoughts. Right, I have thoughts. Passenger combinations or select passenger. Oh, we can select everyone. I have thoughts. All right, I'm gonna be really annoying. Oh, there's more. There's also Ghost Hunting Squad, March 7th Mentor Group, and then Planet of Festivities Special Team. All right, I have thoughts. First of all, in the front, I gotta go select passengers for this one because I'm annoying. In the front, right? Argue with the wall for this one, all right? I can't find my scrunklies. I can't find my scrunklies! Are Bronya and Sela not in here? You're really gonna do this to me? Really, HoYoverse? You're gonna do this to me? I can't find them! Oh, thank God. Bronya, Sela. Roller coaster, what's that? It's probably a larger minecart. I love them. I love my scrunklies! Okay, in every universe! Next. I'm debating who I want to throw in next. I have thoughts. I think we need to do specifically, is it they're just Dunhung or can I have Imbibed or Lune today? I can. Imbibed or Lune, Dunhung, and Blade. No, what changed? Oh, it put all of them in there. Hold on. It's fine. Why is Blade in the back by himself? That poor man. All right, hold on. I have to redo this now. We have to pick from select passengers. If you pick a group, they all go in. There they go with their little roller coaster combo. I love them so much. Okay, next, I need Imbibed or Lune and Blade. What do they have to say to each other? Anything? Nothing at all. And that's okay. What if I put in Denhung? What if I put in Denhung instead? Do they say something then? Or are they still just silent? Do we have continuity? We do have continuity. So I'm gonna keep Imbibed or Lune in here. Where'd he go? There we go. Okay. You can be silent together. That's okay. I need them to be here together. Is Locha here? I kind of want to just see what happens. Yes. Welt, Locha. I need to just see what happens with them. Oh, they don't have interactions. Phooey. Evil. HoYoverse, you're evil. Who else do we want to throw in here? We could do, I want to see Acheron Black Swan. I'm probably going to do Ratiorin, but still. I need to see Acheron and Black Swan. They're literally next to each other out here. I need to see. She says, hello again, Memo Keeper. No dance this time, but how about a ride on the roller coaster? All right. I could play with this for hours. I see why people love this now. All right, Ratiorin, what do you got to say for yourselves? Hold on tight and don't fall. Take care of yourself first. Guys, I love them. I love them. I love them. I think this is what we're going to rock with. I would love more girls, but I need to put my scrunklies together. Oh wait, no, there's one more I want to try. Hold on. Actually, you know what? We'll keep that. I think I'm gonna take away my middle scrunkly row and play with that a little bit. I need to try Finon in my day. I need to. I'm sorry. I need to just throw them in the car. My day, Finon. Let's see whoever closes their eyes first loses. And my day says I won't even blink. Guys, I love my scrunklies. This is so fun. This is so fun. What other scrunklies do we have that I need? Look at Sushang. Who else do we have for our scrunklies? You know what? I need to see Silverwolf and Herta. I need to see what happens here. Nothing. They don't have lines. That's sad. All right. Back to Imbibed or Lune and Blade in the middle. I'm having so much fun. Wait, I do need to see Gwen Naifun and Sushang first. I need to see them. They have to have a line, right? There'll be wonderful fireworks soon. We can let off fireworks or we got fireworks at home. They do though. That's part of her skill, isn't it? All right, put the scrunklies back in. There's no continuity in this. It's just my scrunklies. It's my scrunklies that need to be, do not separate them. Okay. Okay. The Chrysalis errors would be so fun. All right. I can say thank you specifically to Bailu. Why would you even drink So Glad? You should be drinking Scale Gorge spring water. Okay, Nuvalet. Oh, you know we gotta do. You know which one we gotta do. May this journey lead us starward. You know we gotta do it. And then we have themes. So we have pom-pom themed fireworks, Himiko, March, Dunhung, Welt, or our custom fireworks. I think, I want to see them first. I think we'll do the Trailblazer fireworks, is what I'm thinking. Yes, yes. All right, blast off. And I can show my info to other Trailblazers. I'm doing this on a video. You can show it to other people. I don't care. Dox me for all I care. You cannot dox me in a way that matters. Look at my scrunklies. They're so cute. We had to have bronze seal, all right? In every universe. That goddamn whale. My scrunklies. Forcing Dunhung and Blade to have a good time. Just upside down like that. Oh, cute. They take a picture. May this journey lead us starward. Happy 2 years, Star Rail. This was so goofy and took me half an hour. This is gonna be all one long video. My coordinates are 40, 80, 38, in case anyone cares. Oh, because they did the celebratory art thing. How cute is this? Like, everyone has fun outfits. They did this in Honkai Impact a year or two ago, so I'm not surprised that we have it here either. Cutie. Ah, so I'm right here. Oh, this is the whole art. Okay. And oh, it's 100% completed. So they just, I guess, throw you in somewhere. Okay, so this is mine right here. Ta-da! The ones that say Trailblazer, I believe, are just like, those are ones where people did hide their info. But yeah. I think before it was 100% completed, you could pick where you were on the screen as well, because that's what we did in Honkai Impact. Switch billboards and review data. I don't need to review my data. It's sad this year. I think that's it. Random review. It just goes to somebody. Okay. Cool. I think I got all the rewards. Oh, share once. Cool. I'm sharing my data, guys. I'm sharing it. Copy. Link copy does still work. Awesome. I'm sharing my data. I mean, I'm doing it on video. I feel like that constitutes as sharing my data well enough. Did I get all my stuff? Hold on. Hopefully starting the game doesn't do anything. Did I get all the rewards? Yes, we're done. We're done with it. Cool. It took half an hour, but we did it. I lingered on my scrunklies, so yay. I still need to do Star World. I might not. When does it end? Find it on my schedule. May 18th. I actually might do this while I'm recovering from surgery. Seal Slammers as well. I'm not even gonna lie. What's Morning Starlight? Is this just, we'll figure that out. 16 days. I'll figure that out. We have our aptitude showcases and stuff. Ah. Okay. We're gonna start with ratios, just breeze through it, all right? We're just gonna start with that one, because I have ratio. It's fine. We're running him with Topaz and Numby, Robin and Aventuring. Thank you so much, HoYoCreators. Thank you. You know, this one, I really like this. Thank you. It's actually just the IPC team with Robin on a support. But I thank you for putting Ratio and Aventuring together. That makes me very happy. Thank you. Hit him with the book, Ratio. You got this, dude. We're not gonna go through his kit, even though we never did a kit review for him, because we got him for free. And I'm just gonna let it auto clear. Yeah, Robin banging out the tunes. I always think my model has too much motion sometimes. Just a mild vibe, I don't even have to do anything right now. I'm just vibing. I can't even hear it over the sounds of people getting smacked. Oh, I can hear it again. This is fun, right? What a fun time. Yay, it's over. Bye, Robin and Ratio Reen and Topaz and Numby. That was just a really quick breeze through. All right. We're here for Anaxa, actually, contrary to popular belief. We're here for Anaxa. 5-star wind character, erudition path. I am so excited for this. Let's do that kit review. We will go through his Eidolons a little bit later on, but we got to do the actual kit stuff first. So, I'm so excited. Oh my god, I froze. That's never happened to me. Okay. With Anaxa, we can implant up to 7 weaknesses on multiple enemies, and then when attacking, we can additionally use our skill 1 time. So seeing this team, it really is kind of just a base erudition damage team, because we have the Herta, Pela, and Locha on his healer. Pela's just kind of there. There he is! Oh my god, do your idol. Do your idol animation, funny man. Drink the potion. Oh, nope, that's a gun. Oh, nope, he put the potion in the gun. Okay. He's so pretty, and like the animation on his chest, like it's animated like the character screen, so it like moves with the screen, not with the character. Wow, look at that. That's so cool. Is he gonna do the same thing as before? No, he's doing something different.
All things are connected by origin and are made of the same essence.
I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, this is why I keep pulling for all the male characters. Thanks, HoYoVerse. Oh my god, that one hurt a little bit. Ooh, I love the animation. I like how it looks. Ooh, he's so cool, and for what? All right, what's this impair do? Let's find out. Oh my god, all right. I'm so happy I didn't get Castorus. I'm so sorry, sweetie, I love you, but I needed this character. Oh, it implies terrified. It makes them run for their life. Oh my god. Oh my god, all right. Kit time. Guys, I broke my model. Yay, we unfroze. I broke my model. Oops. Okay, basic attack, single target damage. We're back to tradition. It's called Pain Bruise Truth, deals minor wind damage to 1 enemy. The Yuge. We love the Yuge here for a kid. All right, his skill then is called Fractal Exile's Fallacy, deals minor wind damage to 1 enemy, another single target, but it does bounce 5 times in total, prioritizing bouncing to targets that have not been. I love that. The more enemy targets on the battlefield, the higher the damage. So if you have, like, if you need a character that does AoE, he's gonna be really good in that spot, even though he's not really technically AoE damage dealer. Because of that bounce, and because there's gonna be more targets on the field, he will do more damage. His ultimate is called Sprouting Life, Sculpts Earth. We got the imaginary tree, even though he's not an imaginary character. That's a Honkai reference. Inflicts sublimation on all enemies and deals wind damage. In the sublimation state, targets will be simultaneously inflicted with 7 types of weaknesses, so all the elements in Fizz, because Fizz is, you know. and can't take action if they do not have control resistance. Okay. I'm curious how common control resistance is now. His talent then is called Tetrad Wisdom Regains Thrice. After hitting enemy targets, inflicts 1 random weakness. Okay. I love the just random weakness infliction. That's going to be so helpful. Or I guess not, like, because it's random, it's not going to be super helpful, but it is going to be, like, helpful if you're in a battle where you don't necessarily have all the weakness types. Enemies whose weaknesses reach 5 get inflicted with qualitative disclosure. Anaxa deals increased damage to targets in the qualitative disclosure state, and after Anaxa uses basic attack or skill on them, unleashes 1 additional instance of skill without consumption. So I don't know what skill without consumption is, but that's fine. I guess it's just skill without consumption means it applies his skill without having to use skill points. So that's why I was like, I want to use him with Imbibitor Lune for that sole purpose. But I don't know how well it's going to work because he works better and does more damage if you have more than one. I believe just one other Erudition character on the team will work, which is why they have the Herda here, because she's also Erudition. Pela is Naelia, that's what I thought. So you just need one. So that's why they have him running with the Herda. So I'm wondering what a more free-to-play friendly comp will be of having, like, who to have instead of the Herda. Is store-bought fine? We'll have to find out. His technique, though, is called Prism of the Pupil, inflicts the terrified state on the surrounding enemies. Attacking a terrified enemy will always be considered as entering battle via weakness. Love that, and applies 1 weakness of the attacker's type to all enemies. Okay, good to know. I'm wondering if you can do that with other characters. Like if I use him, apply terrified, and then hit with Danhong and Imbibitor Lune, because that is my main. No, that's my main. Will it work? Will it apply that imaginary? I'm not sure. Will it still work? I really want to try that, but I need to get him in order to try that. So here we go. Turn off double speed and auto clear for a little bit here. Oh dear. Let's go back up here for a second. He's gonna yell at me for not doing anything, but I'm setting things up, all right? I say let's start with his ult because it's ready. I'm doing it.
The show has begun.
God. And knowing this is Wise's VA, you've outdone yourself, sir. All right. Oh, his ultimate is considered an AoE. Okay, hit it.
With this divine power,
that's really good.
The world's purity.
God.
Forge all things.
I really like his ult. It would have hit so much more if he was imaginary. I'm gonna be so real. My day shouldn't have been imaginary. It should have been an Anaxa. I stand by that. All right, let's try this bounce, yeah? So, oh, that's a bounce. It looks like, you know the Alhaitham skill in Genshin? Look at him follow-up attacking. Wow. All right, let's do some of these really quickly. Oh my god. His voice lines are wild. What the heck? I love this man. Don't hit my healer. Let's just single target this to hurry it up. Let's wrap it up. We could do his ult again, but I do want to see his single target first. I really like him. Look at that follow-up attack. Oh my god, I love reverse 19. Listen, I just recorded the reverse patch video where I was just doing follow-up attacks with Liang Yue. So I just got follow-up attacks in the brain. We're gonna double speed now, and we're gonna see his ult in double. Because they shorten the line. They shorten the line, and I'm always curious how they shorten it.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
I like how they shortened it. They did a really good job shortening that. Limit of classification. I got something there. All right, we've seen everything. So now we can auto clear the rest of the way through this and go pull for Anaxa. We'll go pull for my cursed by the narrative scholar man with a gun. I'm very happy with this. I'm not mad, actually. I was like, I might not have the global passive, but you know what I have? Happiness. I'm free. I do want to pull out Castor's rerun. I just really wanted to Anaxa some more, and I don't play endgame, so it doesn't concern me as much. I pull for my pretty little characters, my scrunklies, if you will. And Anaxa is one of my scrunklies. Is he gonna do his ult again? Yes, he is. I do like how they sped it up. They did a really good job speeding it up, because there's a couple, like Topaz's ult sped up is, I think, if I remember correctly, is really clunky. So I like how they did this with Anaxa. We can go pull now. Yippee! I'm so excited, you guys. I'm like, my leg is like shaking. I'm like shaking one of my knees because I'm so excited. I think I have monthly shop pulls I can grab too because the shop reset. Let me grab you. I did 20 enemies. Okay. So here we are. Ratio and Anaxa's light con are also on here, which makes me realize we have to do the pay to play section first. So we're gonna go look at this here. We have his Eidolons. And I have to move to the other side of the screen again. Give me a second. Okay, so this is the pay to play section of the video. If you are new here, this is the part of the video where I go through what getting an extra copy of the character will get you. What we all just went through is the character at E0, 1 copy of the character, totally manageable to get as a free-to-play or mostly free-to-play character. But from here on out, and the more levels we go up, it gets more expensive to have the multiple copies of that character. At 1 or 2, you could get lucky to get an extra 1 or 2 copies of the character, so that's not truly like whale territory. But 3 and up, so like but like anything above 3, so 4, 5, and 6, that is whale territory. That is a lot of money, probably, unless you get really, really lucky. But it's very rare to get really, really. I did see somebody pull like 3 copies of Anaxa in one go, so it is possible, but it's highly unlikely. So just spend responsibly, and I'm gonna go through these as a mostly free-to-play player and say whether or not I think they're worth it, because my opinion on the matter totally matters. I am kidding. This is just something I say every time. All right, everything we went through already is E1, E0, 1 copy of Anaxa. E1 then is going to be 2 copies of Anaxa. It's called Magician Isolated by Stars. After using skill for the first time, you recover 1 skill point. I like this a lot. As somebody who likes to run my Imbibitor Lunae, he eats skill points, all right? When using skill to hit enemy targets, decreases the target's defense by 16%, lasting for 2 turns. As somebody who does run a character that eats skill points, i.e. Imbibitor Lunae, I do actually think I would want E1, but I think that's a very like specific use case scenario. So if you don't run a character that is constantly skill pointing and eating skill points, it might not be as useful, but I still think E1 isn't horrible from my point of view. I think for the average player, it's kind of like mid, but I see it and I'm like, yes, more skill points. My Imbibitor Lunae can do more damage. So I do like that. But it says for the first time, so I'm wondering if that's like a per battle thing or what. I'm not sure. It's okay. E1 is okay. I think I would like it a lot. But E2 then is going to be 3 copies of the character. It's called Soul, True to History. When the enemy targets enter the battlefield, you trigger 1 instance of the talent's weakness implant effect and reduce their all-type resistance by 20%. I was thinking I could click on that to get more information, but no, it's like the shortened version. So I feel like 2 is also pretty good. Like I said, E1 and E2 are like, you could, if you've been saving, realistically get these as a free-to-play character. I always say character as a free-to-play player. However, 4, 5, 6, that's where it gets really expensive and really into whale territory. So 1 and 2, I feel like they're fine. They're both like kind of mid feeling, but I feel like they would be good to have for that resistance. But that's, I guess, if you're running him more as a support focused erudition character and not like a damage dealing one. So I don't know. 2 seems fun. 1 and 2 seem like they're both fine. I think if you wanted multiple, like you use them a lot and wanted a little bit of a buff, I think that'd be okay. But again, maybe I think what 1 and 2 are, like by nature of what they are, I think I would mostly recommend getting 1 copy, see if you're using him like 6 months down the road and then pulling a rerun or something. That's usually what my recommendation is for like low spenders or non-whale players. Like maybe do a little bit of that. Because this 1 and 2 aren't crazy. I think you could probably get by without them. E3, may she rest in peace. I make that joke every time. E3, or 4 copies of Anaxa, is called Pupil Etched into Cosmos. This is what I like to call a means to an end buff. It just buffs out some stuff. It gives you extra levels. Like you're not pulling to 3. You're not. Just let's be real. So this one buffs ultimate level by 2 with a max of 15, so it can't go over that. And then basic attack, you get an extra singular level to that with a maximum of 10, so it can't go over that. Yeah, no one's pulling for 3. Don't stop at 3. Stop at 2 or keep going. Like, don't stop at 3. That's just don't. E4 then is called Blaze Plunged to Canyon. This is going to be 5 copies of Anaxa. When using skill, increases attack by 30%, lasting for 2 turns. This effect can stack up to 2 times. Again, generally, I don't usually think a general, like, simple attack buff is like totally worth it, but I don't know if I would necessarily call this a means to an end, but it's kind of like teetering that line of being a means to an end and like an actually good thing. I don't think you need 4, quite frankly. Maybe it is a means to an end. I don't think you need 4. It doesn't sound like something you need, but like, I mean, if you're focusing on that skill, maybe. I'm not sure. It seems like it's like 1, 2, and 4 seem mid. So either they're all going to be mid, or 6 is going to be so insane that it's going to break the game, and I don't think that's good character design, all right? I don't think that's good character design. Anyways, E5, or 6 copies of the character, is called Embryo Set Beyond Vortex. This is another means to an end, all right? You get +2 on skill level to a maximum of level 15, and +2 on talent level to a maximum of 15. This is a means to an end. Don't stop at 5, all right? E6 then is 7 copies of Anaxa. This is the true whale of whale territory. Is called Everything Isn't Everything. I feel like that might be a reference to something as well. But with this one, the damage dealt by Anaxa is 130% of the original damage, so you get a little bit of an increase. The 2 effects in the trace Imperative Hiatus will be triggered directly and will no longer depend on the number of erudition characters in the team. Guys, what the hell? This is bad character design. I stand by the fact that if a character is designed well, maybe it's not. I do stand by the fact that if a character is designed well, you should be able to play them with a singular copy of the character. If they're balanced, their kit is good, you should be able to play them at E0. Totally fine. The same goes for all gacha games, whether it be Genshin, it's Constellations, or what have you. This is a bit of a weird scenario to me because hypothetically, you don't need E6 because you get a little bit of a damage buff, but the buff you get from having an extra erudition character in the team doesn't matter. You can run him without erudition characters and still get the full extent of his kit. So like you don't need it, but if you want to run him as a more versatile character, you need it. Like this changes his entire kit almost because it changes the way you can make teams around his kit. And I don't know how I feel about that because you don't need it per se, but if you want to be able to put him in a much more wide variety of teams, i.e. Imbibe or Lune team, you kind of need it. So I'm like, is it bad character design or is it a cash grab move? I'm not sure. What I would recommend, if you really want that E6, what I would first recommend, get a singular copy of Anaxa, right? One copy, no Eidolons. Just one copy. Use him for a couple months, and at first rerun, if you really like him, you're using him repeatedly, he's a pillar of your account. That's when you're gonna go to E6. That's the game plan. Pull a singular copy, and if you actually like him at E0, pull for E6 on a rerun. That is my advice to whales, quite frankly. Don't go all in right now, because you might change your power creep and stall rail is really, really bad, and it's not changing anytime soon. That's been shown time and time again by HoYoCreators at this point. Don't go to E6 during this patch, okay? We still have so many Euphorious characters to go through, all right? Don't go to E6 during this patch. I'm gonna drill it into your head. Don't do it. It's rough out there right now. Don't throw down for E6 right now. Use him for a couple months, wait for that first rerun, and reconsider then. Because in 6 months or 3 months, whenever he gets a rerun, he might not be in any of your teams anymore. And then what are you gonna do with your E6 Anaxa, all right? Okay, are we all on the same page now? Are we all good? It's a bad financial decision. Don't go to E6 right now. If you're using him, then go to E6. Because then if you're using him, then you're gonna wanna put him in more teams, etc., etc. You know, like if you really like him, maybe do that. But the average player does not need it. Sure, you're kind of cut off from certain teams you can run with him, which sucks, but you shouldn't need to go to E6 for a character to be a viable unit. And so I'm not like this being the E6 and entirely changing the amount of teams and kits and stuff you can throw him down with, I think makes sense, but also as somebody who really likes Anaxa and wants to run him in a lot of different teams, don't love it. However, I will say, I think you can run him totally fine at E0, just looking at these, because 1 and 2 are like fine. I'm like, they're kind of mid. 1, 2, and 4 feel very mid. 3 and 5 are means to an end, so you don't need them at all. 6 changes his entire kit in ways you can make him work in teams. 6 is an entire game changer. And I don't love that, but like, it makes enough sense, I guess. So do with that information what you will. I think you can run him totally fine at E0. I don't think you need any of these, which is technically good character design, but then E6 changes his entire kit to make it better. So like, I don't even know what to classify that as good or bad, or I don't know. I'm mad about it. I'm bitter, but like, I don't know. Is it good character design? I'm not sure. Anyways, we are in fact going to pull. Let me go to the shop. I'm starting to run out of steam, by the way. So if I'm really starting, it's bad. I never had dinner, so I'm making a big thing of ramen after this. Shop is cleaned. I can't get another Starlight Exchange Pass, but that's fine. All right, I have 9 regular warps. I'm just not even gonna touch those, quite frankly. Actually, we'll do single pulls. I wish I had all 10, but if I can get any more pulls, like from pulling a character, I want that. So we're gonna do that, but I'm just gonna skip everything. So, because it's mostly gonna be light cones anyways, so we're just gonna skip it all. If it's a 5-star, I'll be shocked, all right? Big shock. 3. It's all light cones all the time, baby. Oh, it's Sempo. Hi, Sempo. I didn't have him maxed. What do you know? He taunted me in the anniversary thing, and now we're here. See, that's why I did that. We got an extra pass. All right, 10. Let's see, what is my pity at? I don't know what my pity's at. Let me check really quickly. Because I did do quite a bit of pulling for Castris, but she did not come home. So we might be really close, and I might just have a bunch saved. Probably have to win a 50-50, though. That's probably the downside. Yep, I gotta win a 50-50. I'm at a clean 40. So this will bring us up to 50. Okay, it's nothing crazy. So, you know what? Let's just skip it. A copy of Mo's. Okay. Molza? Moles? I still, hold on. I can figure this out. No, I can't see the character stuff here. I always forget, you know what? Before we go any further, I'm figuring out how to say Moze. Because there's a couple of characters. It's Moze and Fuke. I don't know if if it's like English or Chinese pronunciation. And it gets me every time. Oh, I never grabbed this. What is the Sweet Dreams holographic? Oh, it's just a buff. Okay. I never grabbed this. I got an extra single pull. Okay. Show me. I'm finding out how to say this character's name before I go insane. Hi. Not story. I need voice. It's Molza. Okay. That's what I thought, because I thought it was Molza and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. It's Moze, right? And then he released and it was Molza. Okay. We're all on the same page again. Thank you. That was going to bother me. It's been bothering me. Okay. I have more Stellar Jade than when I went into this, I think. Do I? No, I don't. All right. To 60. To 60. I think that was normal. We got 2 free pulls from that though. Oh, I love having maxed characters. All right. To 7. We'll go straight to 70. This might be it. No. All right. So we got a light cone and an extra copy of Danheng, which gives us another free pull. So we're at 70, which we're down to single pulls now. So we'll go 71. I might get stupid close, but still not get it. All right. This is 72 now. I'm so scared right now. I just spent money in reverse, so I don't want to spend money here. 73. We're at 73. Ah, it's the one! I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I can't. Please be an Anaxa. Please, 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 please. Okay, I know what's up. Ah! I got Bronya. I'm not mad because I love Bronya, but that really hurt. I almost went hard pity for that. All right, so we're guaranteed. I guess we gotta keep pulling. What if could it be early? I fully leaned over. All right, 2. Pull number 2. That really hurt. That really hurt. I love you, Bronya, but 3. It's Hidden Shadow, and I'm done. Oh, that hurts so much. Oh God, that was really painful. Well, this is my life now. I guess I gotta play story. I mean, I got E1 Bronya, which, okay, Bronya. The future of Bellabrod can shine bright, I guess. The Sampo is E3. Big money. Big money. No, I don't care about your colorful past. Molza really went all in on that voice. Isn't it Kave's VA? Yeah, right? Yeah. I never built my Molza either. Guys, I'm so tired. I'm so tired right now. Did we go through everything? I think so. Now I can log in and do dailies again, which I'm gonna need to do because I'm gonna pull for Anaxa till the bitter end, by the way. Did we get drip marketing for the next? No, we're getting drip marketing this weekend. Oh, damn. Okay, I have been doing this for so. I did 3 patch videos back to back to back, and 2 of them were over an hour long. So I really need I need ramen. I was gonna order like dinner or something. It's 10:30. I started this at like a normal time. Oh, I'm dead. Oh my God, that was painful. That was really painful. When does this end? Just out of curiosity, because I can't justify pulling for a character right now, but I very likely could justify pulling for a character, like spending money to pull for a character after my surgery, and I'm guaranteed now. So like the amount of stuff I'm gonna buy after that surgery, because I can justify it because I was a big girl and got through my surgery, is just gonna be like insane. Like I'm gonna so much retail therapy. Forget physical therapy, it's retail therapy. Anyways. I can make jokes, all right? I can make jokes, it's my surgery. When does it, 17 days? So that's like more over 2 weeks, right? Okay, it's like the week after my surgery. Yeah, I'll probably, if I don't get him, especially because I'm guaranteed, I don't feel bad spending on a guarantee banner because I'm guaranteed. So I know if I spend the money, I'm getting the character. So that's fine. It could have been worse. And I lost to Bronya. At least it wasn't Yenching. I lost to Bronya. I love Bronya. I would have preferred to lose to Bailu, but I lost my last one to Bailu, so if it was gonna be anyone other than that, Bronya's fine. I'm gonna go make some ramen. Let's go to the databank and end on Anaxa. Just stare at him. I hired this cursed scholar to stare at you. I hired this cult leader to stare at you. I love him so much. He looks so dead inside. I love that. I love my characters dead inside, apparently. All right, that's the end of the video. Ah, well, not broken right now, but okay. I need to do my outro so I can go make food. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. As always, I hope everyone is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world. I hope all Anaxa and Dr. Ratio wanters are Anaxa and Dr. Ratio havers. I hope your luck is better than me. I lost 2 50/50s in a row in 2 different games tonight, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys!